Hello, Wilson Eagles. This is Mrs. Johnson. Thank you for joining me today for this presentation. It is meant to update you on the latest information as we are set to return to in-person learning very soon. I invite you to listen to this as many times as needed and email any questions you might have to me, Amy Johnson. You can find my email on one of the slides. Let's start with safety precautions. Masks are required for all grades. Unfortunately, the shields are not sufficient, so we do need everybody to wear masks. We will want to make sure that they're properly wearing masks over their nose and their mouth. Temperature checks will be done daily as students and staff are entering the school. And we do ask that everybody does screening at home. Make sure your child feels good and ready to learn and they don't have a cough or runny nose or fever. 6 feet of social distancing will be strictly followed in classrooms, hallways, lines, all over the school. There are partitions on every desk and nobody will be sharing a desk. Everybody will have their own desk. We also have 2 mobile hand washing stations that will be placed around the campus. We also have signs all over. This will help students remember to wash their hands, to socially distance, and not spread germs. There are arrows throughout the campus to help the flow of traffic. There will be no shared items. Pencils, papers, crayons, scissors, all of those items will be in the students' desks just for the students. As much as we love our Wilson Eagle families to volunteer, unfortunately, at this time, all volunteer support will be suspended. The playground is also closed at this time. There will be no recess or lunch. There is breakfast and lunch grab-and-go meals available for all students. At the end of the day, there will be bags placed in a box right outside of their classroom. They can grab their bag as they're leaving for the day. And our bus riders, their bags will be on the bus for them to grab. Our first day of in-person instruction is coming up here really soon, so we really want everybody to be prepared. Our AM cohort for kindergarten starts at 8:45 and ends at 10:45. And they will have 15 minutes to get to school and enter the school and get to their classroom safely before they're marked tardy. Our PM kinder cohort arrives at 1:15 and ends at 3:15. And again, they have 15-minute window to get to campus, temperature check, and get to class safely. Our first through sixth grade cohorts are listed in this slide. We have our AM cohort at 8:45 until 11:15, and our PM cohort from 12:45 to 3:15. Please note that the kindergarten cohort time in the PM is different than first through sixth grade. Our arrival procedures. Our AM cohort, kinder through sixth grade, all arrives at 8:45. Every single grade has 15 minutes to get to campus, go through the temperature check, and go straight to their classroom. There will be nobody marked tardy until 9:01. So please know that you have lots of time to arrive to school safely and get to class. The PM cohort arrival for first through sixth grade is at 12:45, and kinder arrival for the PM is at 1:15. Students will line up at their assigned gate and maintain social distancing. And there are X's out in front of the school, and students can please stand on an X, and that will ensure that they are having 6 feet of social distancing. If there's any parents walking to drop off students, there will be an area where you will drop your student off, and it'll be students only allowed in the area. When students get to go through the gate, it will be right at 8:45 for the AM cohort, right at 12:45 p.m. for the PM cohort. Students can go through the multipurpose room, and that's where they will get their temperature taken. And you can see what the temperature check will look like in the picture on this slide. Students will then walk directly to their classroom. We do have school staff all strategically placed around the school to make sure that kids are socially distancing and walking straight to class. Here is a map of the arrival procedure. Just like we always do, we have the circle where you're going to pull all the way up in the circle, but please make sure you don't arrive until 8:45 because that's when the gates will open. So when you arrive, we do have kinder, first, second, and third dropped off at the normal gate where we would use every day. And we have fourth and fifth grade and sixth grade dropped off just south of that gate. They will walk through two different doors in the multi-purpose room to temperature check. So here's what the signs will look like when your kiddo arrives to school. We'll have our kinder, first, second, and third grade enter in this gate. And then just south of that gate, we've got our fourth, fifth, and sixth graders entering. Remember, when they get to school, they cannot get to school earlier than 8:45. We will ask if you're here earlier to please have your student wait in the car. And then when they get out, they can find an X to line up on to ensure that everybody is safe. As far as dismissal goes, the AM cohort for kindergarten will be dismissed between 10:40 and 10:45. The AM cohort dismissal for first grade through sixth grade will be between 11:05 and 11:15. So there is a window of time for dismissal to make sure that everybody's being dismissed so there's a flow. The PM cohort dismissal for kindergarten through sixth grade is between 3:05 and 3:15. Students will walk to their assigned grade level gate, and of course, kinder and first graders will be escorted out by their teacher. We're going to have everybody maintaining social distancing, still using those floor markings out in front of the school. There will be 3 pickup areas depending on their grade level, and I will show you a picture on the next slide. There will be the front of the school. There will be a pickup on Riviera Street, which is the park area, and the back of the school by the playground. If there are multiple siblings in the house, we will ask that all siblings exit out of the gate of the youngest sibling. So if there's a fifth grader, a second grader, and a first grader, everybody will exit out of the first grade gate. There is no after-school program at this time on campus, so students must be picked up within 15 minutes of the dismissal bell. Parents walking, as you pick up your students, please make sure you're waiting behind the student-only area and your student will walk out to you. And we are asking that everybody comes for pickup walking with face coverings. They are required on campus. Here's a map of the dismissal procedures. First and second grade will be picked up out in the front of the school. Kindergarten will also be picked up out in front of the school, but as you can see on the north little grass area. And then our third and fourth grade kiddos will walk out of the playground gate and through the park, which we will have staff out there monitoring. And either they will be picked up on the grass area if it's a walker, or you'll walk all the way to Riviera Drive and be picked up in a car right here on Riviera Drive. And we will have school staff out there helping to monitor the flow. Fifth and sixth graders will be picked up in the back of the school at the playground exit over on Fairway Drive. So we do ask that you pick up your child in the dismissal area according to their grade level. And again, if there's multiple kids in the house, they will all exit out of the gate of the youngest sibling. Here are some of the signage that students will see as they exit. Here's our kinder and bus rider exit. We have our first and second grade out in the front, their exit. We have third and fourth graders at the playground exiting right here from the park, and our fifth and sixth graders exiting in the playground. Our site is going to look different, so please share these pictures with your children and talk to them about how things are going to look different. We want to make sure everybody is safe, so we do have desk shields on every single desk. You will see 2 desks together, but one desk is for the AM kiddo and the other desk is for the PM kiddo. So there will be lots of social distancing and the desk shield. Also, on our countertops, they will be bare, as well as the drinking fountains will be closed at this time. So don't forget to bring a water bottle every day. All the classrooms have antibacterial on the sinks, as well as hand washing available. In the restrooms, there are signs to remind students to wash their hands. There are signs put up to stop the spread of germs, as well as spacing out urinals and bathroom stalls so every single one is not in use. Like I said, drinking fountains are closed around campus at this time, and we do have the circle markers in order to help students maintain 6 feet of social distancing. You will see yellow and blue arrows throughout the school to help with the flow of traffic so students know which way to stand and which way to walk to help with the flow, to help with social distancing. Reminders to wear a mask and just reminders to stay 6 feet apart. We want to make sure we're giving the students lots of visual reminders. Please make sure you're screening at home each morning, asking your student if they're feeling okay, if they have any symptoms at all, please keep them home. We appreciate that. There are extra cleaning procedures and lots of extra cleaning supplies around campus. We will be cleaning high touch point areas throughout the day, always checking the restrooms, doing extra cleaning in the restrooms, hand sanitizer in all the classrooms, soap dispensers in all the classrooms. And of course, face coverings will be provided to students if they forget theirs at home. We have lots of reusable masks and disposable masks to pass out if needed. And you are always welcome to, of course, wear your own mask to school. What to bring each day. Please make sure you check with your teacher and they'll be communicating with you what their expectation is, what materials you'll need or what you don't need to bring. Some will tell you if they need to bring a backpack, if they don't need to bring a backpack. As far as laptops, some may have you bringing laptops, some may not. Also, please make sure you're bringing a water bottle every day. We want to make sure everybody's staying hydrated. The office hours are 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, but it is by appointment only. Right now, the office is closed and it will be locked. But if you need something, please call, please make an appointment. You can email us. All of our emails are listed here. If your student is going to be absent for the day, please make sure that you get in touch with our attendance clerk, Tina Yancey, and her email is listed right there, or you can call her. If you have a health question, please make sure you email or call Sandra Rodriguez, and her information is on there as well. Please maintain updated contact information in Parent Connect. It is so important during this time that if a symptom arises at school, if your student is not feeling well, that we're able to get in touch with you right away. We do have a waiting area where they will be isolated and they'll wait for you to come and pick them up. If we can't get a hold of parents, then we will use other emergency contacts to see who else can come. So please make sure that that's updated. Also, stay in really good connection with your child's teacher. They are going to have lots of information and updates for you, especially as we go back that first week. We may need to change and adjust things, and we want to make sure that you're getting all the information. Keep informed by reading all their school emails that I send, our Eagle Express newsletter. We have our Facebook, we have the Wilson app. So just make sure you're staying connected because as we need to adjust any of these protocols, we're going to make sure we keep you informed. We can't wait to welcome you back and we can't wait to see you. And if you have any questions, please call, please email me, and we will see you back very, very soon. Have a great day, Wilson Eagles.